We start on the local political front as South Korea now counts down 26 days to its presidential election on June 3rd. I have our correspondent Oh Soo-young standing by live on the line with the latest. Soo-young, welcome. Let's begin then with the meeting between Conservative candidate Kim Moon-soo and former acting President Han Duck-soo. Soo-young.
Sure, Sonny. So Kim Moon-soo and Han Duck-soo met at 4:33 p.m. This afternoon to hold a second round of talks at the National Assembly to discuss forming a joint bid for the presidential election. Now, in a fashion unprecedented in modern Korean politics, the two greeted each other and seated themselves at an outdoor cafe table for a televised discussion. But their swapping of smiles and small talk have turned into a heated exchange, as Kim continually raised an issue with Han's relatively late entry to the race, and his remark from yesterday that he wouldn't run unless a merger was decided before the May 11th deadline for candidate registrations. Han stressed that there is no time to lose amid pressing economic and geopolitical issues, and he renewed pressure on Kim to not stall the process of joining forces, saying that their union is the command of the people. He reiterated that he would do all that the party wants for the merger to work and stressed how Kim had pledged to merge with him at least 22 times in recent weeks. The PPP has been pushing for its main candidate Kim and former PM Han, who's running as an independent, to join forces in the presidential race against their main opponent, the Democratic Party candidate Lee Jae-myung, who currently leads the polls. Han and Kim they've come second and third respectively in recent public surveys. Now, after emerging as the leading PPP candidate in last week's primary, Kim has angrily resisted the party's rush to merge with Han, arguing that he, as the candidate, should be the one to set the terms. Kim on Thursday morning accused party leaders of illegal and undemocratic moves to thwart his candidacy in favor of the former PM and suggested that they campaign separately for a week before a live debate on Wednesday. He more or less blamed Han for the lack of outcome from their first round of talks on Wednesday, insinuating that the former PM has aligned himself with the PPP leadership. Han and Kim are now continuing their discussion as we speak, so I'll keep you updated.
Right, and against that backdrop, Soo-young, I hear conflict continues between the Conservative Party candidate Kim Moon-soo and, of course, the party's leadership.
Yes, the PPP leadership has slammed Kim for his resistance to their roadmap towards joining forces with Han Duck-soo, suggesting that a change of the party candidate hasn't been decided but is technically possible. While they can't go ahead with a televised debate tonight as they originally planned, because Kim Moon-soo has, of course, refused to take part, the party will still conduct a poll on the two candidates from 7 p.m. tonight until 4 p.m. on Friday. Now, some PPP members, including former presidential contenders, have come to Kim's defense, accusing the leadership of undermining the party's candidacy procedures. But spokesperson Shin Dong-wook tried to justify the push for a merger, noting that 87% of PPP members support a Kim-Han union before May 11th. Senior figures, including floor leader Kwon Sung-dong and former leader Kim Moon-soo, have declared hunger strikes to call for a fast merger.
Right, I see. Meanwhile, Soo-young, what's the latest at the Liberal camp?
Well, Lee Jae-myung, the Democratic Party candidate, has been accelerating his economic campaign after the court postpones one of his trials on violating election laws until after the June 3rd vote. On Wednesday, he met with the leaders of Korea's 5 major business associations, vowing to revive livelihoods through pro-business policies. He is also scheduled to hold a live YouTube debate with popular economic influencers in an apparent bid to appeal to centrists. Back to you, Sunny.
All right, Soo-young, thank you for that coverage and do keep us posted throughout the day.